this is Wadidja. As Wadidja say, what did you do? What did you think? What did you enjoy? And today we were going to enjoy Stellar Blade, the demo. There has been a lot of talk about this, and I have been looking forward to it. It's been a minute since I've played something like this. I've already gone through and selected my settings, preferences. They are quite detailed, so definitely if you're going to enjoy the game, go through those, take your time and go through those and make sure they're what you want them to be. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, but we'll take our time because this looks like it's something to enjoy. Story mode, and enemies are weakened, recommended for players who want to focus on the story. Features tense battles, recommended for players who enjoy challenging combat. Well, again, it's been a minute, so let's do the story mode this time. We'll go ahead and try normal on the next broadcast, or rather, when we finish the story mode, we'll do the normal mode for another gameplay playthrough.
Transmitting final briefing. As of now, Airborne Squad 7 will exterminate the Alpha Nativas occupying District 3. Their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Nativa. Pods entering atmosphere.
1 minute until threshold is reached. The threshold has been surpassed. Activating shield. Code red. Code red. All available drop pods will be ejected according to Protocol B32.
This is quite captivating.
No!
07531, pod landing complete. Removing physical shield. Opening hatch.
The hatch. Come on. Come on! Taki?
Eve, are you alright? This place is dangerous. Take my hand.
Oh. It's amazing how far gaming has come.
This way to the rendezvous. You take the left. I'll take care of this side.
You just jump right into the action. Strong attack.
I see you still have your combat senses. Great. Coordinates? The rendezvous point is at 2 o'clock. 400 meters in front of us.
Man, you really don't want to run through this. Good gosh. This is fantastic. And I got goosies. Looks like I need to catch up with it. Oh. Man, I've seen a few people play this a little bit. Not too much. Didn't want to spoil it too much for myself. But a lot of folks I see just run through this game. And man, from the scenery to the character, I mean, it's hard not to almost NPC this thing and stroll through. Oh my, already? No way.
Watch out! It's an unlisted Natiba. I'll handle this one.
What? Okay, parry by pressing L1 just before being hit. Okay. Oh my. Alright. Wow.
Watch out! There's more!
Okay, she got stabbed, but she's not hurt. Okay. That was wrong timing on that. This is so visually. Hold L1 and press square to use a beta skill. Oh, okay.
Great.
When you hit the enemy or parry an enemy's attack, beta energy is charged. Hit or parry. Okay. Man, her outfit is phenomenal. Oh wow, she almost looks like she has wings that are slightly transparent. Wow. Detail. Your rendering, my goodness. They did not skimp or cheese on this at all. I mean, there's so much going on in the environment despite the lack of
Are you alright, Eve?
other people per se. This is
Body frame.
gripping.
Take this. It's first aid. Thank you.
Press up
There's
to
more of
use
them.
potions. Hold to select the potions. Okay, trying to.
Eve, follow me!
Hold to rush. What am I rushing? Okay, what just happened? Was I getting too caught up?
Are you alright, Eve? My body
I think I got a little too caught up in the
It's first aid.
visuals
Thank you.
and trying to figure out what to do. Why would I want to
There's
do
more.
that? I don't want to use the potion just yet. Hold to rush. What am I rushing? There's a little thing to the side of me too. That's attacking me? Okay. Oh, the screen goes red if you're not. I'm trying to get this parry thing down. Yeah, that's a little better.
Let's get out of here before more of them show up.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
View secured. Rendezvous point in sight. This way!
Yeah, it is. While moving, press L3 to sprint.
Watch out for
Okay.
Garda's interception.
I was just pushing forward at first, alright. Boy, everything is blowing up around me. Looks like I do need to start moving. But the visuals.
Keep moving, Eve.
Oh no. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The exploding environments hurt you too.
This isn't looking good. Let's go.
Oh.
Is that an Alpha Natiba? Let's join them.
It's a whole group of them. Wow. Starships exploding. This game is like poetry in motion.
My God. No. No. The squad's life signs. We're the only two left.
That sucks.
Eve. Eve, pull yourself together.
She's got a little schoolgirl necktie on.
Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand?
Pick up the sword. Oh my, they throw you right in on it.
Eve, are you ready?
Not really. Oh, what am I? I guess I'm just supposed to jump in and attack. Wow. This is gonna take some getting used to. Rechargeable tumbler instantly restores a lot of HP. Okay. Wow. So you just press the circle to dodge, but holding it doesn't seem to do. Wow. Oh my. Okay. That's not a good way to dodge that. Thought you could. My goodness. So that sort of staggers him for a minute. Okay. There's a quick recovery or not. Jump. Okay. Definitely gotta get our fingers under ourselves to what all needs to be done on this for sure. I seem to be a little slow on the get caught up on it.
It wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well, even better than during training.
You were all together.
I must have been
But then,
pathetic in training, because this was I felt like I was a little horrible here.
The damage to your body frame is serious. We have to find the supply camp. Wait, Eve. I hear something. Eve! Eve, are you all right? Alpha Natiba. Here, friend. It's me you want.
Well, the imagery just giving me goosebumps and chills. It's really cool.
No!
Oh my.
Eve! Get out of here.
Jackie!
So that's the intro. My. Interesting way to throw you into it. Love the detail.
it's quiet.
Still, make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Natiba is.
Looks like not everybody died in the crash.
Now, get ready. I'll be supporting with the drone.
I'm sure there'll probably be a longer point within the game, the main game, to explain where he actually came from, how she...
So this must be 8 or 7.
Yes, this was the final battlefield of civilization. It was also known as a truly colossal city.
Something is falling from the sky. A strange sensation. This must be Earth's rain.
We can admire the scenery later. We have a job to do here. The terrain data's changed recently.
Hold the options button to view. Equipment, exospine, nothing available, and that's locked. Gear, nothing available. Oops. Locked. Exterior, planet diving suit. No face decorations. Oh. Wait a minute, hold up. What did I just do? Skin suit. Skin suits are outfits specially crafted by Mother Sphere. It covers the body of the airborne squad member and deploys on its own, or expands and contracts depending on the situation. In other words, it's like a living skin. Shield is disabled when you put on this skin suit. Wow. Definitely looks a lot like skin for sure. Oh, you can zoom in on it too? Wow. I tell you, the detail on this is stunning. Those are the stats. Man. Let's see. Children born on a starry night. A glorious mission begins. Illuminate Earth as beacons of hope. May you forge a new path to the future. Planet diving suit. Wow. Stats. So you get crit damage, crit rate, damage to shields, attack power, max beta energy, max HP. What did this say? Hold on, let's see. 155. All the basic stats seem to be the same. Except for the fact that you don't have shields. Pretty cool to let you know earrings. Oh, so you can do earrings, eyewear. There may be other accessories as you go on, perhaps. Yeah, man, the detailing is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Well, let's let her enjoy the sensation of the rain. And it's hard not to go there with the point of the fact that the rain gets you wet. Let's see here. Scavenger Adam. The item that Adam asked for is in the Hall of Records. Go to the Hall of Records by following the drone controlled by Adam. Okay, this is the mission. 7th Airborne Squad. Earth has been taken over by the monstrous species called Nativas. All of humankind evacuated to the colonies in space, leaving Earth a desolate wasteland to take back what was theirs. The humans decide to wage war against the Nativas. However, the onslaught of the Nativas made it practically impossible to even land on the surface. One by one, the airborne squad members fall, but Eve manages to crash land to Earth. With the help of her commander, Taki, Eve starts pushing onward in an attempt to join her comrades. But just before they make it to the rendezvous point, Eve and Taki are caught in an explosion caused by the fallen vessel. Eve and Taki barely make it out, but the rest of the 7th Airborne Squad is wiped out. Eve falls into despair, but with Taki's encouragement, she stands once more. However, a black Alpha Natiba appears, ruthlessly attacking Taki, leaving her critically wounded while she tries to protect Eve. Eve, get out of here. It's like a transcript of the whole thing. Eve, barely conscious, can only watch as Taki dies, supposedly. Suddenly, a smoke grenade lands in front of her, concealing her in smoke, and a stranger saves Eve and helps her escape the situation. The man's name is Adam. He says he is a scavenger, one of the few survivors left on Earth. Eve is suspicious of him, but there is no doubt that he is the reason she is alive, not to mention he fixed her body frame. Adam makes a proposal to Eve after hearing that her objective is to eliminate the leaders of the Natiba, the Alpha Natibas, and the Elder Natiba. He offers to guide Eve to the location of an Alpha Natiba in exchange for her help in retrieving a hypercell from the Hall of Records located in Eidos 7. Eve, who needs information about Alpha Natibas more than anything else, agrees to Adam's offer and heads to Eidos 7 together. Bag. Weapon core. Used as enhancement material for Blood Edge. The colony's particle control technology can fight back against the Tebas through self-enhanced designs. It sounds like magic, but that's not what it is. This AI optimizes everything from the user and evolves by analyzing the enemies that the user has dealt with. A monster's DNA will be the perfect food for it. Yes, I'm empty on all these things. Skills. Okay. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Square, triangle, square, triangle combinations. Boy, there will be a lot to really learn and get down. I guess you could just button press your way through it, but it seems like there's a lot more to appreciate. Hits the enemy consecutively and charges to move behind the enemy. Square, hold, square. Wow. Yeah, it's not random. Charges at the enemy, a combo attack. Okay. My skill point progression is in the upper right hand corner. Assault. Leaps down on enemies to execute them, can only be used on enemies that aren't in combat. These are your beta skills. Launches an energy blade forward when charged. Damage is increased and enemies are hit or stunned. Continuously generates arcs to attack furiously forward, excuse me. The third hit stuns enemies. Furiously. Survival skills. Completely parries an enemy's attack and damages the enemy's balance. Double jump allows another. Ooh, don't have that yet. Circle lets you go. Okay, so press circle lets you get up quickly when downed. Negates falling damage, can be used just before hitting the ground, has no effect when falling from extreme heights. Okay, so you press X just as you land. Press circle if you get hit. Sounds like a dodge, so dodge. Sort of get back up. Man, I'll tell you, this, for me, I believe is going to take some time to get used to. Taki is the commanding officer of the 7th Airborne Squad. They say that the colony's combat situations... Excuse me, they say that in the colony's combat situations, her speed was unmatched. Her name is Taki for a good reason. The 7th Airborne Squad gets obliterated by Natibas while entering the Earth's atmosphere. However, the mission still goes on. Taki finds Eve and intends to regroup with their squad, yet the Natibas' onslaught practically wipes out Taki's squad. To make matters worse, an unidentified Natiba strikes without warning, leaving both Taki and Eve at death's door. In the desperate moment, Taki sacrifices herself to save Eve. There is still life in the flames of hope. Adam is a scavenger from Zion, I believe. He saved Eve's life from an unidentified Natiba, though Eve did not trust him at first. Adam suggests that he and Eve work together, and so they arrive at EDO 7. I believe maybe it's pronounced Eidos. Eidos. Natiba. Thornhead. Ecology information. Thornheads are Natibas with thorny heads and long, fragile bodies. It is not known if they have organs for seeing or hearing, and little has been discovered about their biology. It is certain, however, that they attack in small groups. Combat information. Thornheads are not overly intimidating enemies. They can be easily taken down from the front. Natiba warrior. Okay, so Thornhead was a Natiba minion. A Natiba warrior. Beholder. Ecology information. Beholders are Natibas with gruesomely twisted bodies, sporting a bone saw blade on one arm. Their shape makes it difficult to distinguish their characteristics. However, when they stare at you with their beady, piercing yellow eye, it is easy to see why some call them watchers. Combat information. Beholders attack by slashing with their bone saw blades. Stay calm and fight back against them. Elite Natiba. Ecology information. Natiba are clearly adaptable creatures. At first, it was believed they were simply quick to mature. At first, it was believed they were simply quick to mutate. However, when the enormous brutes ripped open machine cores to attach them to their tentacles and draw energy, we realized that the Natiba's evolutionary potential was limitless. Combat information. Brutes are beasts with superhuman power. Be careful of their aggressive attacks that span wide areas. When a brute is enraged, it overloads its machine core. Overloaded cores turn bright yellow and cause explosions. Brutes' explosive attacks come in a variety of forms, including continuous explosions, shockwaves, and ground blasts. Keep your distance and act fast. These basic attacks can be performed with triangle or square. You can perform a variety of combo attacks skills with combinations of basic attacks. Guard against enemies by pressing L1 to decrease damage. You can quickly approach and attack enemies by rush. By using rush, holds triangle to rush. Beta skills. enemies by attack enemies to charge beta energy. Consumes beta energy to use beta skills. You can use beta skills by holding L1 while pressing triangle, square, circle, X. Items, potions. Press up to use on the D-pad to use currently selected potions. Hold up on the D-pad to select the desired potion. Huh. Okay. Yeah. And it's going to take me a second just to get used to all these buttons and not get so caught up as well. Fast travel. Haven't gone. Fast travel where? Okay, I'm nowhere else for me to go. Alright. Seems like she almost just... Yeah, you don't have to press anything when you get close to a particular object. Just keep moving forward and she automatically vaults, I guess, over most things. It's interesting, I'm not really hearing a lot of ambient noise. Like sound effects, like I don't know if I'm hearing the rain. The city sounds very quiet, almost dead. Effects volume. Let me turn up my... Oh, okay, I just need to turn my headset up a bit. I can hear the rain now. As well as the music a little more. Let me see something. Okay, come on now. And the detail is off the chain on this. Or is it on the chain? Okay, let's see here. My goodness. They did not slow down on the gaming physics for the body movement in the slightest, because yes, things do move that way in real life. Okay. Oh. It's interesting. There was really no indication that there was something in that box. Is there a scan mode? Let's run. Let me see. Controls. Range guard, parry, potion, jump, dodge, strong attack, burst, skill, interact, select ammo. Oh, scan. Okay, the touchpad. You can't repeatedly scan, apparently. kind of not clear about what it may be indicating to me. So I guess you see a box, hit it. I'm not clear on even what I just picked up.
Falling debris. Be careful, Lee.
Thank you, Adam. Let's see here. Did I get something? No new clothes. Bag. Yeah. Oh. Did I have this? I don't think I had this before. Advanced nano element used as enhancement material for exospines. As humanity's semiconductor technology moved towards singularity, neither ordinary people nor TetraStar's engineers could understand the device's design. It meant that an unknown artificial intelligence was creating things that couldn't be understood. The performance of the mass-produced devices created with the advanced design was unquestionable. Polymer material used as crafting material for nanosuits. Concept of making something gradually shifted toward printing. Especially in the fashion industry, it became impossible to tell the difference between a clothing factory and a print shop. This meant that lumps, powders, and filaments of polymer materials were immediately turned into products. Okay, I guess this will be used for crafting at some point. Is this a statue? Okay, that's something you can destroy too. Yeah, I guess just through experience you have to figure out exactly where does that sword go. Wait for it to disappear. Oh, it goes up in her hair. Wait a minute. Let's take a look at that hair again, Eve. So the sword retracts and she places it in her hair. How interesting. Yeah. Huh. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Really dig that. That is cool. It's a whole lot better than it disappearing in places unknown. Or rather, with the way they designed her, you get to know it. But yeah, that is really nice touch. To allow the sword to just go right into her hair. I'm really not quite clear what this scan is really giving me. Because you would think that it would tell you about things like that, which just fell to the ground, and it's not really letting me know what I just picked up. I wish they would do that. Because like, is there a setting to let us know what we pick up as we go along? Hints, tutorials, records, auto loot items. Do I need to turn that off? I'd rather not go through a whole bunch of button pressing just to pick up something, but it might not let me know what I'm picking up unless I do. I'm not seeing some particular setting that lets you know. Oh, if you exit to the main menu. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to do that. I hope they gave you some other sword designs as well. Probably won't get any of that until the main game. So I guess not every box gives you something.
Something is coming.
Yeah.
It's a crustacean type enemy. They're common around here.
Ouch.
All right. Area is clear.
Something laying on the ground, but it's not picking it up. Do I need to reactivate the automatic pickup? $15C plus. I'm seeing something display really quickly, but it's like, what is this 15? The amount of C, what does that mean? Oh, G64. I wonder if that has something to do with, is that a currency perhaps? I don't know, I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding what I'm actually receiving when she picks up stuff. Human, 15 meters. Huh. Hang on. Oh, there's a human. Okay, I see it flash. It flashes.
The Legion that was killed in the final war.
Flashes really quick. I saw polymer material as one of the things. Passcode. Location Edos 7 Silent Street Gateway. I hope I don't have to.
There's an encrypted code in the memory stick.
It's a security code. A type of entry permit.
Data bank. Edos 7 Silent Street Gateway. Creeper ecology information. Creepers are small but deadly natibas. They have razor-sharp tails and flexible bodies that can move in unexpected ways. Combat information. Creepers are not overly intimidating enemies, however, don't let them swarm you. Creeper swarms usually contain unstable entities. They'll charge at you and attempt to self-destruct, so stay on your toes. Okay. I wonder what that is. That a currency? Yeah, I believe that's a currency. What is that? Vicanton. Vicanton. Use as a... Okay, this is a currency. What is that G82 in the upper right-hand corner mean? Vicanton... Used as a currency at certain shops in Zion or to activate vending machines. With the rise of blockchain platforms, cryptocurrencies became the mainstream of the market. People embraced the decentralized currency with many questions. However, after networks disappeared, all e-wallets became worthless except for those that downloaded nodes and saved them to the coins. Okay. What does this G stand for? Oh, there's something I didn't pick up. Where's the explanation about what this G is? Is this something related to skills? What does the G stand for? Don't know. I like the idea of the soundtrack, but it's almost distracting. I really want to take in the ambient, the ambiance, the ambient human. There's another human somewhere over there. Hold on. Yeah, for me, though the soundtrack I'm sure will be good to enjoy once I've gotten used to everything, it's almost distracting from taking in everything. Wow, look at her hair, the way it just falls over her body. Gosh. Man. That is gorgeous. I don't know if I've seen game physics like this when it comes to hair. But especially falling across the character's body. Wow. I can see why it took so long to get this right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Let it fall over your body. Oh my God. Ugh. Goodness gracious. They did it right. Okay. Operate.
Try entering the code.
Oh, I have to remember it now? Hold on, let me pull up the screenshot. They make you think on this, man. How come they could have just been nice if they just let me go ahead on through. I mean, because, yeah, I have to actually remember, pull up the screenshot for that. I'm sorry, but there's a lot going on here for me to have to want to remember some code in a text that I'm unfamiliar with.
Buildings are collapsing.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain. You'll get used to it soon.
Will I? Okay. I need to start looking up more when it scans. I don't think I missed anything back here. Okay. They say taking a leisurely stroll conserves energy. Let's see. How would I get over there? Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to climb up on that. Especially the way she's scurrying around like that. Okay. Oh. Swim, dive, alright. Whoa, hey. Oh my. Very nice. Okay, I guess because I have the automatic on, she just automatically grabbed all eyes. I wish it really kind of like let you know what all you're getting. Wow, look at this. Man. Wow, I love the detail. Incredible. Oh, sweet. Do your scan underwater too. Well, she can really move on the swimming here. Okay. No way up over here. It says there's a human over there, and so how am I supposed to get over there? Okay, didn't know I could do that. I think this is what I got when I went underwater. A nano elite element used as enhancement material for exospines. TetraStar killed off all the competing foundry companies through its bold moves and then bought them to become the dominating company in the semiconductor market. Surprisingly, the issue of monopoly did not arise. The media only praised the stable supply of nano devices. Okay. Interesting how she reaches by their crotch, or is that their backside? Legionnaire 451's resolution. Only death remains in this city. Humans who've lost all hope have locked themselves up and are waiting for death to take them. I think some areas of the orbit elevator are still functional. Let's use that to head out into space. Huh. Okay. Huh. Take a rest. Oh, I just got refreshed. Oh my God. The detail on this. And her, wow. Okay, can't destroy the trash can. I wonder if these things are statues or people's bodies that became encased in stone somehow. Details on the foliage isn't bad either. Oh, some critters. Advanced nano element. Okay. Is this just a dead end or the backtrack? Wish you could just pull out the sword without having to go through the attack. Okay. Alright, just wasted that. What is this? Oh, it's something to attack. Oh, right, and something that explodes.
It's a machine that collects relics. It's rare, so make sure to hold on to it if you come across one.
Hold on to it. I just had to destroy it. Okay. Tumbler explosion model, tumbler expansion module used as upgrade material for the rechargeable tumbler. In the year 2042, Ito's company released an expansion module as an update option for the rechargeable tumblers. It was very popular because of its reasonable price and ability to easily increase potion capacity. I wonder if I'll get to experience the crafting elements. Okay. So it dead ends. Yeah. The physics, gaming physics on this, I tell you. The graphics. More critters. I need to start looking up shit. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, she just automatically pulls out the sword. Cool. Ouch.
There's a Legion camp in a place like this?
Did I just pick up something? What is that? Let's see something. Okay, can't get back up there. In order to get back, I want to see the effects of this rest thing. She can move quite swiftly with the jumping. Huh. Is it a one-time use? Guess you can only use these rest spots only once to recover. Well, that's something to keep in mind. You don't want to just arbitrarily use it, apparently. Huh. So that's an air dodge. Jump and then hit the dodge button. I can't remember if I've even gotten anything out of these statues. It's like some kind of camp. Oh. Camps are places where you can save your progress and get some rest. You can activate them by obtaining Bitcoins near camps. Sit down on the chairs at camps to recover HP and refill the rechargeable tumbler. Your stored items will be retrieved if space is available. Some enemies will be revived when restarting at the camp. Oh, when resting at the camp. Okay. Use the vending machine at the camp to purchase items. You can learn or train skills through the kiosk. Hint. Activate the Legion camp. Hint. Activate the Legion camp. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Use the shop. Okay, so I guess that's what that G stand for. It's like an aspect of currency. Highly concentrated potion. Oh, gold. G stands for gold. There we go. Lingering potion. Shock. Let's see, wait a minute. So highly concentrated with instantly restores HP, twist and drink. It's charged with a concentrated recovery paste, and therefore its texture may feel thicker and harder to swallow than regular potion. Lingering potion. Twist and drink. As the recovery paste starts working, you might feel itchy, prickly, or strange. Shock grenade. Makes nearby enemies collapse. Orca Aerospace Company's and 2 shock grenade is a thermal pressure explosive for melee support. It emits shock waves to scramble the interior of an organism's body. Of course, you shouldn't think that you can completely incapacitate monsters with these tiny bombs. Pulse grenade damages the enemy's shield. Orca Aerospace Company's AN-4 pulse grenade is an electromagnetic pulse weapon for melee support. Electromagnetic pulses disable the Tiba's defense capabilities. How were these waves discovered? Maybe Mother Sphere has an answer. SP Initializer resets the skill tree and refunds all SP skill points for when you run out of memory due to system dump files, or when you want to reset the EOS. The EOS company has launched a DIY, I guess do-it-yourself initializer to meet the diverse needs of its customers. It's easy. Just hold it towards your head and press the button. So I could buy one of those. Huh. So okay, here's the camp information we just covered. So I guess I could reset the skill tree and I guess reassign the points however I might want. I'm guessing. There's a thought. We'll wait to experiment with that point. Skill settings. I just got XP for interacting with that. Skill settings. You can learn a new skill. X to confirm. Change skill tree. Press R2 to change to survival tree. Select perfect dodge with the D-pad or left trigger. Perfect dodge. Oh, okay. Completely evades enemy attacks. Upon successful perfect dodge, press triangle to perform an additional attack. A successful perfect dodge charges burst energy. Triangle is your charge. Okay, you can use skill points to learn skills. Skill points is acquired through defeating Atibas or exploring. Learn skill. Hold triangle, hold X to learn perfect dodge. Dodging at the perfect moment will activate perfect dodge and allow you to evade danger. So that's what I was sort of trying to do earlier. I guess you have to acquire that skill first. Alright. Perfect parry. Already learned. Oh. Reset. It says I haven't learned any skills. Okay. Oops. Can I go back in? Okay. Let me see something. So I guess I can only go into this training mode. Dodge your circle to move quickly over short distances. Okay. Acquire SP skill points experience when you defeat enemies or search corpses. Skill points increase when a set amount of skill point XP experience is acquired. Consume skill points at kiosks and camps to learn skills. So you have to do that at a camp. You can first recross the enemy body rush for hold triangle to use rush beta skill. Okay, yeah, so training is only available at the camp. Man. Okay, training. Select a skill at the kiosk to train it. You can also try out skills you haven't learned yet. That's cool. Sounds like a preview for what you'd want to get. That's nice. You can actually train with, that's nice, with the skill before you even acquire it to know whether it's something you may want or not without wasting a reset. If you're not used to combat, try increasing your proficiency with various skills through training. Okay. Well, okay. Oh, it's letting me know what my button inputs are. Alright, that was successful. Trying to get the timing right. Sweet. Okay. Wish you could change your outfit in the training. So you can change the enemy's attacks. Infinite energy? Huh. You can get to train that the whole beta aspect of things. Whoa! That rush is nasty. What was that? I was supposed to hold circle, I guess? Or something like that? Oh, sweet. That's the dodge. Alright, what am I supposed to do with the blue flash? I wonder where's the instructional for. Oh, kind of letting you know what to do, but you don't have much time to do it. I think it was letting me know what to do. I need to press circle quickly when I fall. Can she block those things? Oh, sweet. Okay, so you gotta... Alright, I need to get with that circle. Laying on the ground ain't... You could definitely spend some time getting used to this. At least I can. Okay, so you want to dodge the blue. Ouch. Sweet. Ouch. Not a whole lot of evading. Can't repeatedly sort of evade a certain situation with a dodge quite the way I would think you could, or want to rather. Ooh. Trying to get my fingers under me, because after playing things like Warframe and Marvel Spider-Man 2, this is definitely way different. This whoa, okay, what do you do when that happens? Just she does have a pretty quick run. I gotta get used to it. things down right, it definitely feels a little satisfying when you do things right. Trying to get the timing down on this parry. Ouch! That definitely ain't it. Okay. Can I actually parry that move? Trying to get used to like exactly when do I hit that parry? Is it when I see the animation? Or I need to kind of really deal. It feels like I sort of need to really engage that parry as if, you know, weapon to weapon. You know, respond to it as if I'm trying to attack the blade itself when it comes at me. Okay. Kind of wish he didn't have to fully engage the L3 button just to run. Still not sure if I can actually parry that. Ouch. Can you block that? She is rather vocal. Ouch. I wasn't ready. That comes in such... I'm not even sure if I can block that. It comes in real low. Ouch. So what are you supposed to do with that? You dodge it? You have to be careful not to hold the L1 button down when I accidentally activate my beta skill. Yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult not to accidentally activate a beta skill. At least at the moment it is. Okay. I'm not even sure if you can really. Okay, so you gotta. I think you have to dodge that move. That comes in with that move right there. I don't think I could block it. You have to dodge it, but it doesn't give you a cue other than the movement. Oh man. Okay. To be able to. I don't know if there's much I can do about that either. There we go. Ouch. That was the wrong timing for that. Okay, where are you at, Eve? You gotta dodge that one. Can she block those missiles? When they come in real, I don't think she can block those low attacks. Oh, I can block that. Okay. So I guess if it doesn't flash blue, I can block it. Just have to get the timing. That timing right. Okay. See, I accidentally hit a beta skill. Woo! Saw it, but didn't do the right thing at the right time. I like the fact that you're not necessarily committed to parrying if you don't want to parry, but then again, you got to make sure you do whatever the right thing is, given the situation. Yeah, you definitely want to be methodical and deliberate with your actions. It is not something to really just button press. Getting good, at least for me. It's like it's not going to be an instantaneous process. Timing for that is all wrong. See, I accidentally hit the beta thing again. Woo, okay. Yeah, I hit the beta again. Doesn't seem like my attacks are going to interrupt some certain movements. Yeah, that little animation that they give you to let you know when to parry or when to dodge is definitely helpful to trying to learn when to do a particular movement. Okay, I gotta get on the circle. Okay, Eve. I hit the beta again. It seems like that first hit like automatically targets you. Not sure how to really avoid that. Ooh. Trying to sort of do my own thing, and I don't think I know enough to really do that. What was that move? In the air, hold triangle, aerial blow. That move, man. That move almost seems like it's better to try to dodge rather than try to block it. Even though sometimes you can block it, but sometimes you can't if it's flashing blue. This is like that first missile like automatically targets you. I'm still not clear exactly what you're supposed to be able to do against that. Am I just I'm trying to do that. I'm holding. There we go. Like I'm trying to do what my brain is asking my fingers to do, and I'm not sure if it's actually committing to the point. There it is again. Yeah, I can't tell if it's just my lack of knowing what to do, or is it just that it feels like it's a little bit, I don't know, clunky, I guess. I'm not sure. I guess it's the deliberate aspect that I mentioned earlier. Like, you have to really be deliberate in what you're doing in the button pressing. And it's not just a willy-nilly, so to speak, just haphazard. You're gonna get through the situation. Seem to be a little better at dodging than I am at parrying. That's probably coming from the whole Marvel Spider-Man 2 thing. My muscle memory is a little bit more used to that aspect. Although Spider-Man 2 did have a parry as well, with the same button, which is nice, but of course timing is all different. seems to be like, oh, you can dodge the missiles. Okay, nice. Seems to be like a moment where you can't do the rush repeatedly. See, like, because that's what I was sort of trying to do earlier, and I'm not really seeing like a refresh of that ability. Other than the fact that when I go to press and hold the triangle, she does not do the rush. And that's what I was having issues with earlier. See, like I'm holding triangle right now, and all she's doing is just swinging the sword. When what I want to do is rush repeatedly, or at least back to back, and that doesn't happen. And maybe that's a skill that comes later. See, like I wanted to rush right in and attack after I did that dodge. There it is. I wanted to rush. I was holding triangle, wanted to rush straight in to get an attack when I made that dodge, but that it just wouldn't let me do it. See, I wanted to do it there too, but because I had already done it, it wouldn't let me do it again. But again, oh, I see it. There it is. It's right above my beta skill. It's like it's a weird looking triangle symbol. Well, it's not even a triangle. It's a half a triangle, but it's right above the beta skill. Watermarks on the lower right hand corner. But when I press it, it goes gray. And it's got a little blue icon that is refreshing. And see, now I can rush again. There it is. That was not very transparent about that aspect. And so, see, I see it flashing when it became available. Ooh, the camera angle. Okay, that helps. Alright. So you gotta watch for that triangle-ish looking symbol above your beta tree on the lower right hand corner when you had, wow, some serious distance on that rush. Trying to think. Ah, I'm guessing I need to just dodge as soon as I think those missiles are coming, because they seem to automatically target you. Yeah, you want to be deliberate, especially with just about anything you do, because, you know, like the rush move, you don't want to waste that. And I accidentally activated a beta skill because I was holding down the parry button. And it seems like it's better to repeatedly press the parry rather than hold the block button down and release it. Like re-engage the block. So you can hold the block button down, and I'm not sure exactly what that's going to do for you. Because it seems like to get the parry off, you need to re-engage the block. So I'm holding block, and then I have to then re-engage block to actually do the parry. So it almost seems like it's better to block or hold the block button down, the parry or L1 button when needed. Damn. Like I said, that the whole deliberate nature to this combat, you press whatever the button, hold whatever the button when necessary. Thinking on my own here rather than Now you can mash the square button down a good bit. Yeah. Yeah, to telegraph movements. I guess, you know, the health will let you know that something's coming, but then there's this sort of pause as to when you need to actually lay into attack, and that may have something to do with my settings. Or the... Yeah, that, I wonder if it has something to do with my... Oh, what did I just do? Uh-oh. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, whew. This brings me here. I want to check my settings about this parry timing. Because I thought I changed something. Controls... Ranged aim correction. Adjust the strength of aim correction. The camera rotates slowly when crosshairs. Okay, just in case the automatic camera has an issue for me, I can change that. I thought there was something about the parry timing, or am I getting that confused with Spider-Man again? Interface, HUD size, background, accessibilities. Huh. Maybe it wasn't something. Maybe I'm not remembering the right thing. It's saying I have a skill point. Oh, oh, reflex boost makes it easier to perfect dodge. Repulse can only be used when an enemy is attempting a fatal attack, pushes the enemy away, and steps back. Temporary increase in ranged attack power reveals weaknesses of certain enemies. After perfect dodge, press square. Can only be reflection. Can only be used upon successful perfect dodge of an enemy's attack. Counters and stuns the enemy and temporarily increases attack speed. This is a combo attack skill. Chain reflection. Reflection 2. These are all based off of the perfect dodge. Burst, recharge, burst. Increase the amount of burst energy you recharged upon successful perfect dodge. Okay. Perfect parry. Makes it easy to perfect parry. Increases beta energy. Counter. Can only be used upon successful perfect parry of an enemy's attack. Moves quickly behind the enemy to counter. Stuns the enemy. This is a combo attack skill. Counter. 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 I remember somebody mentioning something about in one of the little videos about being able to kick the enemy. Shield breaker. There's a sudden strike. Stuns enemies and deals high damage to their shield. These are all beta abilities. I could have sworn somebody mentioned in one of the videos beta enemy withdrawal, crush slash, finishing blow, about being able to interrupt an enemy's attack with a kick. And I'm not seeing anything about that. Shockwave. Maybe there's something in these other trees. But I almost feel like this is probably some type of, like, probably for like guns or equipment or something like that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about this kick. Okay, allows another double jump. Perfect landing and double jump. Yeah. Not seeing anything about a kick interrupting an enemy's attack unless it's in one of these other skill trees that are locked. I wish you could wear other outfits in the training. I mean, this outfit's cool and all, but it'd be nice to be able to do that. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, I hit restart. Yeah, you have to be deliberate and quick. Well, getting the timing down for these attacks is kind of funky. Like I said, you see it coming a mile away down there, but then it's like the time in which it actually is going to make contact with you is bizarrely sudden. I mean, it's like almost feels like, okay, you see the attack and then instantly, bam, you get hit. And it's like, okay, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with my settings again. Maybe change the, so I'm in this graphics mode, which gives you less frames per second. I'm doing the where is that display? Yeah, here we go. I'm doing this prioritized resolution, which from what I recall it's like 30 frames per second or something. Let's try this balanced mode and see if that helps me with this whole timing situation I'm feeling, or like the way the attacks kind of come in. Maybe it's just something I got to get used to. I can kind of tell the difference in the graphics a little bit, not that much. Yeah, like I see, maybe it's just me. I think it's just me. I gotta get used to the way they telegraph their attacks and the way, okay, the way it just sort of instantaneously hits you. You see the telegraph and you're like, okay, here it comes. But then it's, maybe it is a frames thing. I don't know. But yeah, and then it just hits you. It's like, okay, I see it. I'm prepared. I did the beta again. I don't know if I saw that animation before. But I almost want to say that increasing the frames may have helped me a little bit. Not sure yet. Okay. Let me try to see if this, because the 60 frame per second thing, I mean, you know, everybody's always saying 60 frames per second for these combat games, and then, you know, a lot of times most of the time I like going on performance mode for this sort of thing, but lately I've been trying to enjoy the graphics of the game as well as have just some better image quality when it comes to my videos, and, you know, preserving the experience of all this. You know, like a lot of times when I try to do, like, say, a short, or, you know, replay some of the video played to have a good screenshot for a thumbnail, it's like the resolution is just kind of poo-poo. And because, you know, it's not prioritized towards the graphics, it's prioritized towards performance and seeing the frames per second for the combat. And see, I can tell a little bit on the graphics not being as, sort of, say, 4K and crisp. I mean, it still looks good. And like I said, it may just be me and trying to get my fingers right about what to do and when to do it, and the deliberate nature of that I'm feeling with this game, where it's like, no, you definitely ain't going to button press your way through this. See, that's just so weird. Like I said, I think it's me and just getting used to this game, because I see the move happening as far as, like, it's telegraphed, but then it's like this weird pause before it actually makes contact with you, and the contact is instantaneous. There's the telegraph, there's the pause, and then there's the hit. And the telegraph, you see, is a decent time per se in it, but then there's this sort of delay in the way that the movement happens, and it's not because of some slowdown of time. Because I did some kind of a perfect dodge. It is just the nature of the way the movement of the enemy comes in. It's like, see the telegraph, see the movement, and then just hit. And it's like, okay, I want to do the block, but like my brain's not clicking as to when to press the button, because you see it, you see the attack, and you want to go ahead and press the button at that point in time because you're thinking it's going to be coming right in all hard and fast, but then it doesn't. You see the movement, and then hit. And that's when you actually need to be, you know, pressing the button. And see, like, I feel like I pressed the button too early there, but come on, attack me. Yeah, see, I'm pressing it too early, but it's weird how she just didn't do anything. and she just wound up getting hit. It's like I pressed it too early, and you think she would move out the way, but it like she didn't move, and you're like, why aren't you moving? And she gets hit. I guess it's the game's way of translating the fact that no, you really didn't move fast enough, and you got hit. So we're going to not allow your character to move, and she's going to get hit. It's the best way I can interpret it. See, like I saw the move coming, and I actually dodged a little sooner than what the game is wanting me to do for this perfect dodge in that circumstance with that type of attack. And instead of dodging, she just gets hit. Wait a minute, where's the UI thing? Hello. I thought it was before letting me know what my button presses were before. How do I get that back? See, the high UI is saying with the touchpad, but I'm pressing the touchpad and nothing's happening. Hang on. It's not re-engaging the oh, maybe I have to hold on. Do I have to go into a particular move again? Because I was in something. But hold on. Last time I went into a particular move and entered training. Okay, now I think I should be able to see my... Yeah, here we go. Now I can see what buttons I'm pressing. So you actually have to go into a particular skill that you're trying to train in order to see what buttons you're pressing. But now I should be able to see when I actually press the button, and hopefully you as a viewer will be able to see that, okay, yeah, he pressed the button, but the character didn't move. I'm not sure if the extra frames per second are helping me or not. Let's see, my ability wasn't charged again. Yeah, there's a point where you see the attack about to hit you, and there's a point when it hits you. And it's somewhere between about to hit you and hit you that you actually have to do your parry. But it's not. So you're not really attacking the weapon. You're moving your blade into a position to intercept the weapon that's coming at you. That's almost for me, a better way to translate what's happening. Not like I'm like slashing or attacking the weapon with my parry. She's just moving her weapon into position to deflect the attack. So I gotta keep my mind in that frame. That frame of mind when it comes to her parry. That I'm moving my weapon into position to intercept the attack. But I'm not attacking the weapon per se, like, or directing the attack. The attack's not going to go at the weapon, you know, directly. It's just going to bring the blade into position to then stop the enemy's attack. Interesting. I'm still not clear if the whole frame per second thing is really an issue. It's just me trying to get used to what I need to do and when to do it. The dodge is a lot more liberal as to when you can do it, but again, depending on what the attack is, you may not be able to dodge, because it's going to translate as you being hit because you didn't dodge soon enough or late enough for its perfect dodge element, and the game's going to say, hey, you're going to get hit right now. But because of this whole deliberate nature to the button pressing, especially with the dodge and the parry, I can see now why you can what do you call it? Clip your moves, or cancel your moves. Like I'm tacking, dodge, or block, or intercept rather, parry. Because of the way their parry mechanic works and the dodge mechanic works and how deliberate you have to be with the button press of it, you can cancel a move out with it, with your parry or with your dodge. Yeah, see, that's interesting. So I guess that's their way of allowing the button mashers to just mash. Oh, I want to parry. I want to parry. They call it parry, but for me, like I said, it's more like intercepting the attack. At least that's the way I translate it as far as combat is concerned. Because to me, like, if you were actually parrying with a sword, you would bring your weapon into the direction of the attack and do something in response to the way that weapon is hitting or coming at you with your own weapon. To me, that is combatively in real life a parry. This, to me, is more or less, I'm going to intercept it with my weapon. I'm going to stick my weapon up in the air at the right time so that its attack hits my weapon. I mean, overall, I seem to be doing better now that I've sort of retranslated for myself as to what all is happening here. So, hang on. Yeah. Yep. So I just gotta get better with that as time goes on. Let me do a little bit more and we'll get back to exploring a little bit more with the game. But yeah, so that's what's up. For me anyway, it's getting fucked up again. Yeah. Yeah. So intercept the enemy's attack. That's how I translate their parry. By sticking your weapon up in the air. Stick it up. Stick it up. Stick it up. And I don't even know if... Okay, so you can just hold block. That does work. Just don't want to let go at the wrong time. So there you get it like that. Yeah. Yep. I think I got it now. It's just a matter of getting good with it. Like I said, you can button mash your heart's content with the square and triangle button. As long as you can cancel any of those square and triangle button presses with a parry or a circle. You know, dodge or parry. Yeah, man. That's what it is. It's just stick your weapon up in the air at the right moment. Stick it up. Get it up. Alright. So I got a skill point. But man, I wish that little kick move that I remember hearing somebody mention about this game was something I could see in the skill tree for something to do. And I definitely didn't encounter it blink. Can only be used when an enemy is attempting a fatal attack. Dodges and teleports behind enemy to death. Do I want to use that for that? Counter can only be used upon successful parry. Allows another double jump. Unable to learn. I guess I haven't progressed enough. Unable to learn. So I guess the only thing that I can get is something that's unlocked but not. Increases amount of beta energy. Counter can only use upon successful parry. After counter. Oh, that's pretty cool. It charges more beta energy when attacks land. That could be helpful. Executes the enemies from behind. Can only be used on enemies that aren't in combat. So it's like a stealth thing. Huh. So you gotta unlock your stealth abilities. Hits the enemy in the air and then lands. Ignores the enemy's guard. A combo attack skill. That could be useful. Increases the charging distance and attack of powers. Jesus, already for pretty long. Unleashes 2 waves of fatal energy. Delivers a sudden strike. Stuns, hits enemies, and deals high damage to the shield. Fatal energy, assault. Not sure what I want to spend the points on. I think I'm gonna just wait. But I want to see something real quick here. I wonder if that little kick move I mentioned, as far as what I heard you can do. Is it a... Wait a minute, is it an input command? Where is the... Like, I wonder if they have, like... They don't seem to have a moves list. It's just... This is your moves list per se, but it's not... Like there's not something like your basic moves. Like, okay, here's circles for dodge outside of your controller tree mapping here. And I don't see anything. Oh, dodge, sprint, jump. I'm gonna have to look that up after the broadcast. Card, parry, beta skill. Ranged mode. Ranged mode. I don't think I was doing anything on a ranged mode. Oh, I bet you this is for those other skill trees. Bet you it's for those other skill trees. Yeah, because I'm pressing L2 and R2. It's not doing anything. Now my time is all off again. Hold up. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about this. I'm pressing different stuffs. Pressing back back with the attack button, pressing forward with the attack button. And see, there's no... I mean, you can see my button inputs at the top, and there's no back attack. Like, just pressing square is going to give you the same kind of attack. I'm pulling back on the analog stick and nothing different's happening. I'm pushing forward on the analog stick and nothing different's happening. I'm pushing and pressing sideways, or you know, right with the analog stick is just going to move you kind of to the right or left in between attacks. Like pushing left or right or back or forward while I'm attacking doesn't do anything different to the attack. Nothing different. Nothing different at all. It's all in the whether you're pressing square, triangle, you know, what that combination of button pressing is going to vary your aspect of your attack. But holding the analog stick right, left, forward, or back will not change anything in regard to the way her attacks are performed. It's all in the matter of whether you're pressing square or triangle and what that combination of button pressing is. And again, like I said, I mean, I'm used to these other games where if I'm using the left analog stick to attack an enemy, while I'm using my attack button, I could use the left analog stick to direct my attacks at different enemies, or it changes some nature of the way my attack is being performed. I'm wondering if maybe it has something to do with this. Maybe it has something to do with the lock-on thing. Let me see something. Maybe if I don't have the lock-on. Enemy. Auto lock when attacking. Oops. I wish you could go into your settings while you're in the training thing. It kind of sucks. You gotta go all the way out just to do that. Yeah, no. Yeah, pressing left or right with the analog stick while you're attacking does jack diddly. Now, you can left or right with the analog stick while you're dodging, and that does something. I can dodge left, right, I can go dodge back, I can dodge forward. But attacking does nothing. Or attacking while pressing the left analog stick, left, right, or back or forward, does nothing for you. Like, it doesn't even move you forward. Your attacks are the thing that actually moves you forward. So like when the game first started and there were two little monsters attacking me, I was trying to attack one and then kind of attack the other as well. But it wasn't doing that. It was just attacking the one enemy I was facing the entire time, and it would not allow me to attack the other enemy. Huh. I mean, in a way, the combat is really simple. It's just getting the timing down and understanding the nature of what it's allowing you to do, and not thinking that you can do whatever. Like, you know, the two games I've been playing lately, you know, Warframe and the whole Marvel Spider-Man 2, you can do a lot of things in that, you know, that kind of work for your whatever thought process you may be having at that given point in time, and whatever however the enemy's attacking. For the most part, some of the boss fights with Marvel Spider-Man 2, you know, a couple of moments, you couldn't quite do that. But with this here, Stellar Blade, you need to be very deliberate, and it's not going to let you just do whatever you want. Well, yeah, because you can't do whatever you want. You can do what it's going to allow you to do within the parameters of what it's allowing. And I guess perhaps with other skills and unlocked, I'll have a little bit more variety as to what all that will be. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess in my opinion, this does leave the game open for, you know, anybody with a degree of, you know, add that skill or just time to give it, and respecting what the game is allowing you or not allowing you to do can get good, or rather decent with it. I don't know. It depends on your definition of getting good, but you know, you'll get better. And see, with the beta skills, that seems to just sort of bypass a lot of whatever the game is allowing you to do and not allowing you to do. Wow. And see, I'm not even really sure the whole frame rate thing is really my issue. It's just a matter of my timing, getting my timing right, and not thinking that I can do something that I can't. It's interesting. They asked me to dodge that move, but I was actually able to block it. Or parry it. So I could perfect dodge those missiles. Interesting. Yeah, once you get to understand what you can and can't do, it's pretty cool. And then just make sure you're able to do what you can or cannot do at the at the right time when none of that was actually at the right time. Oh man. Swinging at nothing, buddy. I'm jiggling. Oh. Yeah, and then once you get used to what's up, you can talk mad smack. Ouch. See, I was just ignoring what it was asking me to do and just trying to see if I could actually block, and you actually can. It's just, I guess if you don't see certain commands like the blue flash, for example, then that means you can do something else. And see that right there, I think I needed to dodge. I don't think I could perfect parry that. It's just so weird how like these attacks, man. When you see it 1 second and then less than a half a second later it hits you. And whatever you were going to do is too late now. And see, I'm not really clear about the timing on that move. Alright. Okay. I could spend forever doing that. Apparently. So you can actually change your music. That's cool. I guess she's having a dream. Oh. This is how she gets rescued. The part we didn't see.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert, Eve.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off here, and we'll continue in our next episode with the rest of the game, or at least getting a little further than just the first rest station. But yeah, it's like, for me, this is something I definitely have to get used to. It's not quite like a lot of the other games I've been playing, and I haven't played something quite like this in the manner that it lets you do things and then doesn't let you do things, and you're very subject to a given circumstance and situation as to what you can and cannot do. Not necessarily a complaint, it's just that I'm not accustomed to it, so I have to definitely get more accustomed to that. And I guess with the fact that they respawn the enemies when you went to rest, I guess, do they allow you to continue? I guess you could just kind of grind out the skills, your skill points. Hang on. See, that's what I mean. It's like I want to attack and block the other enemy. Now, did I get skill points for that? %. Did they give me skill points for that? Let me see something. I don't know if they're going to like allow you to get skill points that easily. I don't know. 20%. Because I don't really see a... Oh, okay, yeah. I see it. It flashes quickly. Okay, yeah, I just got more skill points. Okay. These statues do give you stuff. Not all of them. So it's not, I guess, I don't think you could really use this as a... Interesting. At least that's the way it is for the demo, so you can kind of use this as a farming method for your gold. If that's going to be the way it is for the main game, you could actually rest and repeat in any particular area that you're in, and then, I mean, it'd be a long process, maybe a little tedious, but you can kind of farm a certain aspect of things in a given area by just resting and repeating the enemies at that point. cheap and easy way to get more gold and skill points. Get to respawn this too. No, okay. So certain crates, chests, so to speak, won't respawn themselves. This thing seems to have refreshed itself. So these aren't quite like camps, and using them doesn't seem to respawn the enemies. But I don't think you can reuse them to refresh yourself. You can only use them to refresh yourself once unless you use a camp to reset it. Now, pushing on the analog stick while you're swimming definitely does something. You can go forward or down or back, but they don't let you do anything when it comes to the actual combat, and it seems to be kind of hit or miss RNG, so to speak, as to whether or not these statues or petrified people, one or the other, actually give you anything when you destroy them. Action assist. You can use the action assist function in story mode. While action assist is active, time slows down when an enemy performs a powerful attack, and the controls for a counter skill will be displayed on the screen. You can enable or disable action assist under the gameplay settings section of this. Do I have action assist? Yeah, I have action assist on. So you can, I guess this is only for perfect dodge right before you hit the enemy. For getting hit. Cricket Slasher. Nativa Warrior. Ecology information. Crickets are nativas that look like a hard mix of crickets and other living organisms. Their shells look like naked bodies, and they can develop hard chitin arms depending on their need and role. Combat information. Cricket slashers have 2 arms and 1 middle arm, which they can swipe like a weapon. 1 middle arm? Where's the middle arm?
It's one of the Legion's old supply boxes.
Do you think there's anything useful?
Potion.
Well, it's Legion, so compatibility shouldn't be an issue. Make sure to take everything.
Oh, I got an S skill point initializer for free out of the crate. I kind of mentioned that I was going to stop the broadcast, but just kind of pushing forward just a little bit more here. I'm going to stop it here after I check out this car thing, because that's leading you off into a completely different section. Okay, there's nothing to activate. Guess you attack it. You attack it. Okay. I think I got something out of this. A nano thing, I think it said. I think I got a nano element or something out of it. Yeah, it's never really clear about. I mean, you know, it flashes up so fast as far as what item you're getting. At least I'm not catching it most of the time. Yeah, they got it looking pretty good. What did I just do? So you can't rest if your HP is full? Oh, okay. Am I using my currency to use this place? 426 in gold. Trying to practice my moves outside of training. I see what they mean when some people have kind of compared this Stellar Blade to like some of these Souls-like games. And the fact that you have to be deliberate in what you do. And there's an interchange of attacks with the enemies. But it's not as restrictive, I guess, as the Souls-like games. And there's a degree of do what you want given the circumstance, like your Bayonettas or your Devil May Cries to a degree. But it definitely ain't nothing like that, in my opinion. Where, you know, you can just do whatever is at your disposal. Pretty much whenever you want. And interesting, so while you're sitting, you can't go into your menu to back out of the game. You gotta stand up. Some cool shoes. There's no actual heel. Man, that hair is awesome. Wow. Time well spent in its design, for sure. Alright. Well, viewers, let's go ahead and leave it off here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate any patience that was given while I fumble my way through this and try to understand all that is to be had, and definitely making my adjustments to what you can and can't do regarding the gameplay. Because like I said, I mean, I've just been accustomed to a completely different mindset and in the manner in which you can engage the enemies you're fighting in a lot of the games I've been playing. So it's a completely different aspect for me anyway than in a way that I've played games of late. I mean, I've played games like this before, but it's been a while. A long while. I mean, I know I've played something similar to this a little bit more recently than, say, Soul Calibur. You know, because it had an aspect of quote unquote weapon to weapon combat, and it just kind of reminds me of that in a way, but you know, just kinda, and we're not talking very liberal in my relation to that game and the way the combat is delivered with this. So yeah. I could definitely spend more time just, you know, getting my fingers, getting the muscle memory, getting the timing. Of course, with the various different enemies they may or may not have with this game, I'm sure all that's going to be a little bit different. I'm not sure how much, you know, you could say practice against, say, the enemy that's in the training, and actually then say you could have a great feel for whatever enemy you come across in the game, and because everything's going to be a little bit different, in their timing, and and then of course whatever aspects of what you can or cannot do will shift to varying degrees as well. So, though this combat simulation here, or training area, is helpful, it's not going to save the day until you get used to the attack patterns of say whatever given enemy that you're dealing with. Unless your aptitude is just that well versed where you can adapt and not have to really learn what's going on. But my guess is you're going to have to learn what's going on if you really want to get proficient with it, because you then have to understand that given situation and that given enemy and circumstance that you're in. I mean, there is a degree of variation, I'm sure, but yeah, that's where that quote-unquote Souls-like element probably comes into play. But it's interesting. I have this game mode on performance, and like it still looked really good. See the water splashing off her body. Let me see something. Yeah, you can still see the water splashing off her body just as nice. But it's interesting, it feels like there is a difference. Trying to see just how much of a difference there is. Like for me to tell. Like I saw a video where they were talking about the graphics differences, the resolution, and the different options you have, and just what detail or distortion in a particular aspect of gameplay you'll have, but I'm not really seeing it with my naked eye. I guess I can, when I go to look at the gameplay footage, I'll play it back to see if I'm really noticing a difference in the graphics. I mean, I don't know what you need to be able to tell the difference in the pixelation. And I'll be honest with you, I almost couldn't really tell much of a difference when it came to the combat. I mean, to a degree, I felt like you could, but not really. Like I'm seeing the creases in her knuckles. Seeing the shine of the wrist gauntlet. Let me see. Trying to determine really, is it worth? Yeah, I can't tell much of a difference, man. I can't tell it. I mean, it's like I have a feel. I feel like I can tell some slight aspect of a difference, but not really. And maybe it's just this given circumstance when things, I mean, not even the sign to the right doesn't look any different. And maybe it has, maybe I think on my settings for my PlayStation 5, I let the game determine what it was going to display as. But then again, I remember I changed that to performance. Maybe that's why I'm not really noticing a difference. I don't know. I'll try to experiment with that, and if I come across something that is noteworthy, I'll mention it in the next video. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to pick it up from here on the next one. I know I keep saying that in my aspect of closing and still keep going on, but yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and stop it here. Anyway, thank you again for viewing. Once again, thanks for your patience, and I hope it's been somewhat entertaining as best it can be, considering my learning curve with understanding it all and getting used to it. And it looks like it's going to take some time for me to continue to get used to it. So, take care, everyone, and do enjoy.